one for now. I haven't had a chance to play around with the bigger one. I haven't had that much time, but it's actually looking pretty good. It's on a good scale as well. So we're gonna get straight into it and start getting it done. We also can get the inside done. I've done a little bit of mine as well, and I will show you in a bit. We'll just get the build done first, so that we know then that we can go straight in, finish off the inside first. So just make sure I've got the right space there. 1, 2, 3. Good. And then for these wheels, we are going to only be showing half of them. So same as before, our underset in the middle, black wool for the tyres. We will need our trapdoors, but we'll do that afterwards. So just going to go ahead, add an extra block to that one. And then put our wheels just behind. Oh, a bit too big on that one. And then putting our underset inside. So then it's all down to our blue wool. Now we'll just get this one done straight away. So we just want to know this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to go 11 down the side from the outside of our tyre. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And that leaves us free to go over the top of our wheel. We can now knock that one away. And we're going to do the same over this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. One on top that side. And we need to drag across the top. Knock this one back away. And then we're going to do our wheels again. And we're doing 2 loads again. Go across, do the same the other side. So guys, by building this smaller one, I'm really looking forward to getting the bigger one done, to get a bit more detail inside it. But I gotta say, I didn't think this small one could work, but it's turned out really well. I did decide to take out the brake in the middle that I was going to leave in, just purely because I didn't really think it was going to work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah, spot on. One on the end, and double slabs. So we'll pull these over, one underneath. We can leave that one for now. We'll do the same this side. Now I have to keep running back and forth because after playing around with a couple of different designs of how I thought it was going to turn out. Just going to have to place this one this side a minute. Oh, there we go. Pull that one across like that. Just make sure we're on the same side, and then a double row of slab across that one. So we're going to use a double row of slab across this one here. Now guys, where I've got my doors, I've just put in a couple of doors on the side. I know we can get to this a bit more once we get inside. But in fact, I'll leave talking about that until once we get there. So we're going to look for the floor, and we're going to use white for now. So we'll just grab some white quartz. And we're just going to do straight over the top of the stairs. Wait a minute. Actually, we're going to leave that for a second. Let's build it up a quick touch, because I want to make sure. Yeah, I was right. We do build straight on top of the tires, but I just wanted to make sure. So that was where our split was going to be. That's not there for decoration. That was where the split, and I was going to use like a stair on every point to make a hole the way through, and it just wouldn't come together the way I thought it would. So behold the Paw Patroller in its glory. This is how it actually ended up being permanently, which is quite mad. Just a double check. Yep, it is singular. And that one's not got no edges on either. Oh, so we can knock them edges away and go in with our grey. And then we'll do the same on the other side. Sorry about having to run back and forth and check, but I'd rather do that than get it wrong. It took me quite a while of playing around with it to find a level where I was quite happy with it. The bigger one probably won't cause as many problems. So we've got this now. We can put this one across for now. We'll fill it in as we go for now, and we can jump in a quick second, and we just want to do a quartz block all the way across. Ooh, like that, because then when we jump inside, we will add red trim in the floor afterwards, but for now it's just easier so we know what we're working with. It gives us a base to work off. So sorry guys, it is a slow process. Obviously I can't edit it out, but we'll just get it done for now. And then that way we know we can jump inside, get that done, get it looking more like the Paw Patroller. We will jump into the front in a moment and just make a couple of big seats, just so it looks like there's something there through the windows. Because obviously on the Paw Patroller it would normally be completely blacked out. The only way to do that was to put material directly behind the glass, which looked a little odd. So let's jump into here. Now for me, I'm just going to use my clay, and exactly the same as in the other room, we're just going to go directly across where our tyres are. That we can worry about lighting afterwards. For now, it's not a priority. We just want it looking as good as it can be. Sorry guys, the way I jumped from job to job there, I just, where I thought about it, I just wanted to get it done. I wasn't even going to do the inside, and then it started playing on my mind. Thought, you know, maybe we could actually get this done. So we leave a space of 2, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. And we do that for about 3 layers up, like that, and just place one in the middle. And we just cover the next low level like that as well. In fact, really, we only need 2. So we could do it like that. Just have a center console, and around this chair, just an extra block higher. Could knock them off really. Place it around the front. And we could just place a trapdoor there for now. just to sort of signify a wheel. Oh, and we wanted the lever as well, didn't we? So we'll just put that there, like that. And there we go. It's a bit more presentable. Doesn't look so empty from the outside. So let's work out where our windows actually go now. So from where we start, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll go 1, 2, 3. And I think on the other one we actually start from the first one in. So we can do that for now. Go to there as well. Let's go get our black blocks back. Black glass blocks. Now I do need to know how far in we actually went here. So we went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I know that our glass is going to stop there. And we're going to go one further. Stopping at the same point. And then on this one we're going to stop at the same point on the end. So there, so stopping one further than the last one. And then this one taking back in one. And then as we fill it in, we then got the blue one for the top. And that's our glass layer done that side. Now we'll move over to the other side, do the same. Back to our black glass and just run it all the way across in exactly the same place, just to make sure that we are the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then we want to come one back in like that. Run it all the way back. And again, exactly the same space. But on this one, we just want to pull it back one and start from there. Now we're free to pull our blue across. Now I wasn't sure whether to use glass paint, and I was intending to use it at first. We haven't. So obviously I don't know what that will look like, but we do need to sort of double layer inside, which I haven't actually done as of yet. And for this one we're going to need some redstone. The block of redstone. And we're just going to place 1, 2. I don't know if that's a bit too high there. We'll go have a quick look. And I was thinking if we wanted to, we could go to this level and then start opening up for a layer of 5. Instead of having the doors on the side. So if you don't like putting a younger person in creative mode, put them in adventure. It's always a good tip. So yeah, we dropped it down 1. And then on the second layer of the blue, we start cutting it back in. So was that after the second layer or the first? So yeah, the second layer up. I had to go back and check then. So let's just do that just to finish off. So we got 1 there, and then this one will start from that layer. So we can run this all the way across. Oh, I must have forgot to put in a row of blue here. My bad. There we go. I was looking at that then, wondering what had gone wrong. I was like, no way. So I'm going to drop this down one. Now the only thing I didn't know what to do on this side was they have like all their machines in the back with like a metal system. So we've got the option, we could do this, we've got like a block of 3 which are in slabs. You know, it's not a bad space. Obviously start from here, 1, 2, 3. You'd have to jump up to the first one, but it could work in your favour. So let's just run across. Just need our red on top now. And literally our shield. And if you only wanted the outside done, then job's a good one. So it's just a case of running all this back now. Oh, and this last row of blue, that almost sneakily got away from me. Oh, almost had me. And on this one, obviously we went 1 in on this one. And then we use our red. I don't know if we went all the way to the blue on that one. I think actually it did. But I just wanted to leave it 1 block off just in case. Now guys, I don't think I should do all of my roof with you guys, because otherwise it's going to take forever. Let's drop into the inside and go over a bit of that. So first things first is either it's going to have to be block of diamond or block of emerald. There's no colour in green or blue that we could really use that would stand out just as well. And obviously we want a double layer now, just to make it look more like it should, and obviously it will hide like the redstone there. And obviously then you would have to double layer your windows as well. Now what I done for this part is to make the frame of the screen. So then rather than have the back piece showing, this is actually where we stop the build. So we'll still build our emerald all the way around. So you have like this effect. Obviously inside that screen you can either put a block behind it. I would recommend say a clay or something like that, or a nice, really nice sort of vibrant colour. Now I've got to work out where the middle bar has got to go, and that's where we've then got to put our shield. You can see what we're eventually turning up with. Obviously I'm not going to double layer the glass as well, because otherwise we'll be here for a while. But you start to see the effect, and actually that is not a very big space. This is why I cannot wait to do the big one, because it will have the space to do everything inside, not including the fronts. I'm not really I wasn't really intending on doing that so much. So like that, and then for the inside of the screen, we can either go with a cyan or a coloured glass, maybe a light blue, and just a colour behind it. In the Paw Patrol Centre itself, I actually just used, I think it was actually like quartz, and then I just hung up loads of pictures as if the screen was just having loads of messages or loads of missions on there. So we'll just do that for now. That will have to be the screen sort of thing. Oh, why did I do that? So there's our sort of Paw Patrol screen. And then for the couches, it will have to be the cyan wool. Now let's get this right on it. How big is this? So just like that. Just try and keep them the same size. And then just down the outsides, just do it to there for now. We're just going to put in the red lines as if it was walking down. Obviously on this one that's all we can do, but in the other one obviously we have a bit more space to play around with to make these put in all the sort of designs underneath. Now basically what we're going to need to do is say here, it's kind of weird, but you have like a split in the wall where all of a sudden you don't see it on the outside, you only see it on the inside. There's like sort of like a door arch, which is quite weird, and I assume it's where the shield goes over the top. And really we want to make it 3 wide, so we might see this from outside. Obviously I haven't done this on the other one, but I don't mind if we see it from the outside as long as it looks okay. So we're going to use 3 just purely because we don't want to go we want to put that middle column in, which would then be a dark, I think we're going to have to use the blue clay. So it does like that in the middle. And then obviously for this part, if you want to use this as your entrance, then you want to use your slab. And obviously for this 5 you can go to there. Obviously we're going to have to build this out a little touch. I want to pull this one across. And then underneath we're going to go out this far. Sort of do it like that. You still have to jump up. Oh, so it's still not big enough there. So we're going to have to build it up one more. But you get the idea, and basically that's where it would have sort of 2 doors anyway. It would have like an upside in door as well. So now we know where we've actually placed our wall on the inside. We can now grab our quartz slab, our quartz stair, and we've already got a quartz block, and we just want to start this off just underneath. So we're going to start it there, put a red one over the top, red on either side, and we're going to do that for the 3, which is actually quite handy. It does cover it. So we do it like that, upside down stairs, then back over to our full block. And actually, if we just use a full block there, it will make a better shield. If we do that with a stair and that. So obviously on both sides. Oh. And then a slab across the top. We'll pop around the side and do the same on the back side. So there. Use our upside down stairs. like that. And what else do we need? We need to touch up our wheels with trapdoors. And like I say, if you don't want to put the back flap on the door, on on the back of the Paw Patroller, you can always just stick in a couple of doors like I did on the other one, and just use a button. But obviously, then you're gonna have to fly up and use it from that sort of way. Now, I actually quite like this. This is actually done pretty well. Obviously, you're gonna have to put in the ceiling, which will be the green as well, and then obviously some glowstone around it. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. We're just gonna have to do this real quick. Make sure that we put in the extra part at the back where it's just got a little hump in it. And we just do that by literally coming to the edge. And we're just gonna raise it up a couple. So like that. And we're gonna drag it back. All of this. Let's make an extra row. Oh, knock that one away. And then on the one in front, obviously I need to pull this one. But then when you stop, you just want to stop one in head. So like there, that'll be my stopping point for that hump now. And that'll create like the back sort of shape of it. I didn't shape the middle too much because it's a lot of work. And I feel like you could just do the roof flat and it still sort of finishes it off. Obviously you could do like another smaller one on the front then, across here. Take that one away. Oh no, actually we will stick to the ends, we'll get them on there as well. So, put them on. We'll just go back about that length. And then we'll just have a look quickly in a minute. And guys, basically, I'll leave you to just, well, I suppose we could finish off the roof now, but you basically get the idea. That is the Paw Patroller. I thought it was actually, I thought we were going to struggle. I actually think it's actually a pretty good build. I mean, obviously doing the inside, the reason I've done the inside is because for a build this big, I thought it justifies doing it a bit bigger. And obviously, you can get it just right. And this isn't as big as the other one's going to be. The other one's going to be a lot bigger, sorry, but what I mean is it's not big enough to be the actual, get all the details in, but it is still quite a nice job. And obviously you've got the couches in. If someone else could do the work, obviously you could do the sort of framework to go around there and sort of make it look like it's got shelves for the ATVs. But apart from that, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it looks great. And I have to say I'm going to stop there. That is the Paw Patroller done. And I just hope you enjoy it, really, guys. So, thanks for watching.